excited enough to our children receiving certificates and recognitions during completion and graduation rites. The pandemic has never been good, yet it has brought out the best in us. As teachers, the crisis was first seen to be a devastation in the field of education as lockdowns were inevitable, grounding our children at home. These children are at their formative years, and that fact made the situation even grimmer. It is indeed a high time that we teachers and parents have to stand for them, fearless and creative, to give them the best education they deserve, even during this challenging time. Today, another history slowly unfolds as we come to an end of the school year 2020-2021. It's been almost 10 months already that we have witnessed how these learners proved their worth to become a member of this year's graduating batch. To start with, I just want to recognize the people who graced the affair. Our dignified and highly esteemed Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Rinaldo Emanuel Jr., Ceci. Competent and dynamic OIC Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Roberto D. Napere Jr. Committed and dedicated CID Chief Francis J. Buang. Supportive OIC PSDS Marisa S. Caligid. School heads, teachers, parents, stakeholders, and friends. A pleasant afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is the virtual completion and graduation ceremonies of District 9 for school year 2020-2021 with the theme, Strengthening the Quality of Education Amid the COVID-19 Pandemic o Kalidad ng Edukasyon lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya. This is the sequence of the processional. Langtangan Central Integrated School Teachers. Kanubay Elementary School teachers and staff. Layawan Elementary School teachers. Lower Langkangan Elementary School teachers. Poblacion 2 Elementary School teachers. Upper Lamak Elementary School teachers. District 9 Barangay Officials. School leaders, PTA, and SGC President. Division Personnel. Oroquieta City Officials. Regional Director, Dr. Arturo B. Bayocot, CESO 3. DepEd Secretary, Yunor Magtolis Briones. We will formally start the program with the Philippine National Anthem, to be followed by the invocation and singing of Region 10 March and Oroquieta City March.
Bayang magiliw, pelisang sinanganan, alab ng puso, sa lidig mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyan ka ng magiting, sa manlulupi, di ka pasisiin. Sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mong bugaw, may nilagang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang isap ng matawat mo'y tagumpay na nagniningning, ang bituin at araw niyang kailan pag may di magdidilim. Lupa ng araw ng buwan, ating pagsinta, buhay ay langit sa piling mo. Aming likaya na pag may mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Pasalamat kami sa kinabuhing gihatag ka namo, sa kalipay na mong gipati, sa among pag-ampo inuudungga kami. Salamat, salamat Ginoo, walay sukod imong kaayo. Salamat, salamat Ginoo, walay sukod imong kaayo. Walay pagmahay Ginoo sa among pagsalig kanimo, ang kalipay ug among kasakit gihalad kanimo. salamat Ginoo. Walay sukod imong kaayo. Salamat, salamat Ginoo. Walay sukod imong kaayo.
Diyos sa miyang Mindanao mabuhay, mahal na mong natawan. Mauswagon, masitlakon, malipayon, pagpano sa katahon. Magpapiling kaning kasing-kasing, ang kabanaan o kamalipayon. Di sa kanunay gugmaan magpaibabaw, ang kahon sa'yo kanina. Mabuhay ang iyang Mindanao, utang na among natawan. Isag-usap ang kaliwa, kami na minahalan. Sa buhat o katuyuan, simbolo sa kagawasan. Magpabiling na magkahirusa, kadahugan sa tanan. Mabuhay ang iyong Mindanao, utang na among natawan. Isag-usap ang kaliwa, kami na minahalay. Sa buhat o katuyuan, simbolo sa kagawasan. Magpabiling na magkahirusa, kadahugan sa tanan. Magpabiling na magkahirusa, kadahugan sa tanan. Along the soothing shores of Aligan Bay lies a city with people alive and happy. One for all for one for peace and harmony. Oroquieta, to God be the glory. From the lofty green Malindang mountain, Layawan River ripples towards the plain. Its clear murmuring streams of crystal water nourishes all who care by flowing ever. Atraca, Oroquieta for unity. Abante, running for self-sufficiency. Onward for progress and prosperity. Today, tomorrow, till eternity. Singing birds, swaying trees in green meadows, vast golden fields where animals feed aglow. Capturing the heart's desire is the sea. Beaches, fish, squid, shells, the people squeak. Come, let's join hands with full cooperation, bound with love, sincerity, and devotion, to truly continue the sacred mission. In Jesus' name, Oroquieta marches on. Atraca, Oroquieta for unity. Abante, running for self-sufficiency. Onward for progress and prosperity. Today, tomorrow, till eternity.
We are pleased to have our competent and dynamic Public Schools District Supervisor, OIC Office of the Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Roberto D. Napiri Jr. in his welcome remarks.
Renowned spiritual and political leader of India, Mahatma Gandhi, once said, and I quote, "Strength does not come from physical capacity, it comes from an indomitable will." Today, our dear learners have truly exemplified their inner strength to endure and complete their education despite the challenges of this global health crisis. Department of Education Secretary Leonor Magtolis Briones Region 10 Regional Director Dr. Arturo B. Bayocot, Oroquieta City Mayor Honorable Limuel Merrick M. Acosta, City Vice Mayor Honorable George T. Almonte, City Councilors, DepEd Oroquieta City Schools Division Superintendent Dr. Rinaldo Emanuel Jr., CID Chief Mr. Francis J. Buak, SJD Chief Madam Perlinita L. Glodove, fellow school leaders, proud parents, our dear learners, friends, ladies and gentlemen, warm greetings of peace and love from the City of Good Life. I know that our learners are looking forward to this moment, the completion and graduation ceremonies. As much as we wanted to physically celebrate with you today, things turned out differently, not the way we wanted it to be, as our mobility is being restricted for our own good. Nevertheless, we're having this virtual completion and graduation program because we believed that no crisis or pandemic could pause or stop us from pursuing your dreams. This year's theme, Strengthening the Quality of Education Amid the COVID-19 Pandemic, is timely and relevant, especially in this unprecedented academic year. As the COVID-19 pandemic continues to pose challenges, threats, and difficulties for education, we rise above adversities and we remain strong and steadfast in our belief in ensuring the continuity of quality education and the protection of our learners remains a top priority. Despite the challenges of facing an invisible enemy, the Schools Division of Oroquieta City, through the leadership of our Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Rinaldo Emanuel Jr., is one with the department's unwavering commitment and devotion to lifelong learning as a non-negotiable basic human right of our learners, including the marginalized groups of children in our community. Thus, it is with great pride and honor to be given the opportunity in welcoming you all today in this meaningful occasion of our completers and graduates, and to celebrate and recognize this important milestone in their lives. Congratulations, DepEd Oroquieta City graduates and completers. Abante, atraka, Oroquieta kita!
At this point in time, let us listen to the message of our City Mayor, Honorable Limuel Merrick M. Acosta.
Maayong adlaw, Oroquieta. Way to go. Graduation is the way to go for students. My congratulations to the graduates of 2021. You have survived this and finished a milestone in your lives. You have even hurdled one unique kind of schooling or education because of the pandemic. You are the first batch of graduates that have undergone what it is to be doing a different kind of learning landscape. Online learning, modular learning, blended learning, whatever it is, you are the first graduates to have ever tried this and you made it. Moving forward, you will be facing a different challenge in life. And one of the major challenge is finding a job. Dinhi sa dakbayan sa Oroquieta, kita naningkamot nga mapasulod ang mga investors to spur economic activity in the city that will hopefully translate into jobs. Creation of more jobs for Oroquietanos. Because it cannot be denied that employment somehow will lift an individual from poverty. Perseverance is the key. Persevere and believe that an opportunity will come before you in God's perfect time. And in your journey to the future, be Oroquieta's ambassadors of good news. Help the government speak of truth, of love, of goodness, and let us continue to partner for a better Oroquieta. Daghang salamat and God bless us all.
Let us pay attention to our dear Regional Director, Dr. Arturo B. Bayocot, says the three in his message.
Isang maalab at matagumpay na araw po sa ating lahat. Mula dito sa amin sa Kagawaran ng Edukasyon, sa amihan ng Mindanao. Graduation, completion, or moving up ceremonies are testimonies of excellent coordination, genuine hard work, and great love. When the COVID-19 pandemic struck the world, hitting the various sectors including education, the Department of Education, through the competent leadership of Secretary Leonor Magtolis Briones, firmly accepted the challenge to continue education, bravely wrestling with the challenges of the pandemic and unceasingly finding solutions to address any emerging problems. Amidst all these difficulties, emerged excellent coordination across all levels of governance and the different stakeholders, with the teachers at the forefront of delivering the basic education learning continuity plan. And here they are, our learners, who willingly submitted themselves to blended distance learning, painstakingly learning the ways of the new learning landscape, and successfully accomplishing all their academic requirements through genuine hard work. But these successes would not have been possible if not for the great love of the parents and guardians who have been selflessly offering their prayers, time, and resources. In other words, the successes of our learners, our teachers, our leaders, and the Department of Education at large, with the unwavering support of all our stakeholders, are products of our collective decision to succeed as one family. On behalf of the entire DepEd Region 10, allow me to thank and congratulate everyone for this great feat, which attests that DepEd indeed is on track. But just like what is said in our theme for this year's end of school year rites, strengthening quality education amid COVID-19 pandemic, we need to be on our toes. The COVID-19 pandemic is real, and so are other education emergencies. All together, let us rise from this pandemic, recalibrate our learning continuity plans, and continue to deliver quality education for our learners, the heart of DepEd 10. Muli, binabati ko ang lahat ng nagtapos sa taong ito. Hangad namin ang inyong patuloy na tagumpay, anumang landas ang inyong tatahakin. Pagpalain nawa kayo ng poong may kapal. Marami pong salamat.
Up next is the presentation of candidates for completion and graduation by the school heads of District 9 and certification of candidates for completion and graduation by the OIC Public Schools District Supervisor, Mrs. Maresa S. Caligid, then finally the confirmation by the school's Division Superintendent, Dr. Rinaldo Emanuel Jr. Sesing.
Good afternoon. I, Nessie Elizabeth A. Buak, Assistant Secondary School Principal 2 of Langkangan Central Integrated School, have the honor to present to you the candidates for kindergarten completion, of whom 39 males and 38 females, with a total of 77, and grade 6 candidates for graduation, of whom 35 males and 45 females, with a total of 80 for the school year 2020-2021. I hereby request the Office of the Public Schools District Supervisor to certify the completion of the requirements of these candidates.
Good afternoon. I, Maricel O. Basilio, Head Teacher 1 of Canubay Elementary School, have the honor to present to you the candidates for kindergarten completion, of whom 26 males and 13 females, with a total of 39, and grade 6 candidates for graduation, of whom 33 males and 34 females, with a total of 67 for the school year 2020-2021. I hereby request the Office of the Public Schools District Supervisor to certify the completion of the requirements of these candidates.
Good afternoon. I, Carmelita V. Jimena, Elementary School Principal 2 of Layawan Elementary School, have the honor to present to you the candidates of kindergarten completion, of whom 17 males and 17 females with a total of 34, and grade 6 candidates for graduation, of whom 26 males and 12 females with a total of 38 for the school year 2020 and 2021. I hereby request the Office of the Public Schools District Supervisor to certify the completion of the requirements of these candidates.
Good afternoon. I, Joel C. Acalay, Kid Teacher 3 of Lower Lincangan Elementary School, have the honor to present to you the candidates for kindergarten completion, of whom 8 males and 9 females with a total of 17, and grade 6 candidates for graduation, of whom 11 males and 12 females with a total of 23 for the school year 2020-2021. I hereby request the Office of the Public Schools Supervisor to certify the completion of the requirements of these candidates.
I, Jacqueline L. Chong, Head Teacher 2 of Poblacion 2 Elementary School, have the honor to present to you the candidates for kindergarten completion, of whom 14 males and 9 females with a total of 23, and grade 6 candidates for graduation, of whom 13 males and 10 females with a total of 23 for the school year 2020-2021. I hereby request the Office of the Public Schools District Supervisor to certify the completion of the requirements of these candidates.
Good afternoon. I, Augusto Suspicious C. Ampon Jr., Head Teacher 3 of Upper Lamak Elementary School, have the honor to present to you the candidates for kindergarten completion, of whom 19 males and 22 females with a total of 41, and grade 6 candidates for graduation, of whom 19 males and 19 females with a total of 38 for the school year 2020-2021. I hereby request the Office of Public Schools District Supervisor to certify the completion of the requirements of these candidates.
I, Marisa S. Caligid, Officer in Charge, Office of the Public Schools District Supervisor of District 9, after scrutiny of the requirements submitted in my office, I have found that the learners have completed the requirements for completion and graduation. I therefore certify that these 231 candidates for kindergarten completion and 269 candidates for grade 6 graduation have fully satisfied the requirements prescribed by the Department of Education. Schools Division Superintendent Dr. Rinaldo E. Manuel Jr. Sesi, Sir, they now await your confirmation.
By the authority vested in me by the Secretary of the Department of Education, Leonor Magtulis Briones, and as the Schools Division Superintendent of DepEd Oroqueta City Division, after having been presented by the school heads and duly certified by the Public Schools District Supervisor of District 9, that you have completed the basic requirements prescribed by the Department of Education under the K-12 Basic Education Curriculum, I now confirm you completers, graduates for school year 2020-2021. Congratulations and mabuhay kayong lahat.
Moving on, let us listen to the message of our DepEd Secretary, Leonor Magtulis Briones.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always thought, we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day wherein finally our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded, in addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning. And you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers, and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug, virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student, because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work, because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing, because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies, during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
Let's move on to the presentation of completers and graduates, starting with Langkangan Central Integrated School Kindergarten completers.
Benjamin D. Agad, John Michael T. Agad, Zain Kedrick C. Alcoran, Michael C. Alves, Michael Dave C. Arado, Kim Lawrence T. Bagenko, Dave Allen C. Barimbao, James Emmanuel B. Bucar, Zayan Mikael P. Cagas, Braille E. Kalakat, Jeffrel A. Kalamba, Lloyd C. Kalapis, Jacob A. Kalibugan, Vondrek M. Kalibugan, Roljay C. Dalongkas, Phil Andrew D. Dampor, Van Aleore G. Dapping, Riniel J. Dakid, Kayan Lay M. Digayo, John Michael P. El Camel, Franz J. Rose R. Inducal, Ralph Lawrence A. Flores, Luzilu Zian B. Fontanoza, Lance Hezekiel P. Gaboli, Mark John P. Gumulon, Yuri P. Lagaak, Bry Michael G. Landeros, Paul Kianel D. Lituanias, Jolo A. Lumantas, Noriel James D. Maldo, Chard Kenzo C. Mancao, Carl Liam P. Palanas, Gavin Drake Palanas, Zion Kelly U. Rivera, Zed Ezekiel R. Rosalem, Giancarlo B. Sumaoy, John Mark Susosco, Chad Kendricks C. Uba, AJ O. Vicente, John Abigail S. Abao, Donnie Beatriz S. Adlawon, Kate Sandra G. Antipala, Krisa S. Arigadio, Rana D. Bahamonde, Janame B. Barrientos, Villarose Hashana D. Basbas, Lizel Ann J. Bucar, Princess Samantha A. Sinas, Cyrene A. Krausos, Jordan Libris Dagiagnao, Jeshoma Vea Dapanas, Jairani U. Dorato, Andrea C. Inor, Delhan Ray B. Gumatay, Chesa S. Hamero, Rishin May E. Lamesa, Princess Nicole P. Lebradelia, Francesca B. Lim, Danica A. Lumayot, Josiah Kate L. Manizan, Gabe Tricia Andrea V. Melgaso, Zaya S. Mikayabas, Tia Tiffany M. Molina, Mary Claire M. Noot, Eden T. Umandam, Nika Uzaraga, Alexa May A. Pitos, Juliska C. Ragosta, Chrisley I. Rebosora, Daniela L. Ridilio, Natashka Emily L. Soco, Lara Francesca C. Sumalpong, Ashley Kate A. Sumarano, Princess Ariel E. Sumondong, Alchiri L. Tabanya, Cheslin Jane P. Tizon, Canela Jane P. Vicente.
Grade 6 graduates.
Alvin J. L. Abiliar, Francis J. M. Abong, John Christian T. Agad, Jasper B. Agad, Jemar O. Alinsug, John Aramis N. Apos with high honors, A.G. M. Arigo with honors, Kim Julian D. Bajang, Justin Carl H. Binida with honors, Adrian P. Kaay, Race Darwell B. Dallis, John Michael Y. Dapin, Julmar J. Impil, John David Ganya, Ezekiel S. Herolaga, Jed S. Hamiro with honors, Kristen Chase Samuel M. Lee, Jonel John A. Lumayot, Dustin Louis J. D. Macalisang, Lisang Beach O. Malines with honors, Rance P. Mamarungkas, Aizan L. Manzano, Sean P. Moscoso with honors, Junpyo Pacho, King Lester Patling Rao, Mike S. Perez with honors, Christopher G. Raimundo, Jairus G. Salomia, Alex S. Salvacion Jr., Jolan Gabriel C. Shete, Kiel Dwayne A. Snyder with honors, Romnek Jr. C. Sumili, Brian James G. Torres with honors, Joel Jr. C. Tumanda, James Carl L. Uba, Mary Grace C. Alcos, Isa C. Alves, Kashika Nicole Aranas with honors, Quisail S. Arigadio with honors, Charlene Rose P. Arsiaga. Crizel May F. Achico with honors. Mariel B. Bagor. Judel D. Bagundol with honors. Mariel S. Baloncio. Maria Kiona P. Bation with honors. Chloe Batoy with honors. Micah May M. Bayhonan with honors. Princess Anissa D. Bicoy with honors. Ronabi Y. Boscaino with honors. Mars Josele L. Kabungkal. Ella May M. Kalunsag. Mary A. Casido. Arian A. Krausos. Princess Rian Duminisak with honors. Christine Colleen G. Doroteo. Lizelle O. Duhay Lungsod. Kathleen M. Dumaog with honors. April Joy L. Dumayog. Angeline Grace N. Fernandez with honors. Marie Jadine Claire M. Hernando with honors. Jana Catrice C. Huab with honors. Julian Kate Lagura with honors. Celine Joy R. Lamanilao with honors. Princess TJ M. Laroscain with honors. Divine Chris M. Maldo. Mariel L. Maluluyon. Jillian Grace U. Marshall with honors. Lani U. Marshall with honors. Sheena Adora L. Mihoy with honors. Tricia Nadine G. Odo. Kia Ann T. Palyar with honors. Myra P. Palyar. Sunshine Nicole T. Palyar with honors. Chanley A. Ventuna with honors. Chloe Angel Sumagang with highest honors. Jillian T. Tabamo. Jeremy N. Tabuco. Alia J. Vargamento with high honors. Megan W. Villalon with honors. Tony Rose G. Yap with honors.
Miguel Adriel E. Abadijos. Jonathan P. Amantiad. Jeroy S. Amores. Jolo M. Angua. John Gabriel S. Angkira. Cleo Zairo Bodulio. Archel P. Kalibod. Mark Rowan I. Calog. Emmanuel R. Cañete. Cian Kurt M. Cornell. J. Lance B. Dimitilio. Cian Raf E. Fortuna. Wilt Tyron L. Galero. Jeril Jr. A. Glodove. Justin Ray B. Labadisos. Nathan Fern M. Lamparas. El Nathan R. Manankil. Chris Ragen E. Pakulba. Vincent J. L. Palanas, Joshua G. Pangasian, Nick Andrew C. Pinaso, Daniel A. Pueblos, Jefferson E. Salazar, Jasper G. C. Sumagang, Francis Adrian G. Supat, Meljan D. Valde, Riane U. Balangao, Syra May C. Kutad, Chandrea Luis C. Dirod, Zilpha Luis U. Gran, Naomi Micaela P. Harayo, Maria Ricalea B. Labad, Maxine Ofelia Aidel D. Leopoldo, Princess Rose Lingo, Carla L. Nicong, Kylie Lorraine Naranjo, Shantea B. Olanda, Perceline A. Pamesa, Ashley May S. Piñamora. Jasper P. Abyan with honors, Elmer C. Bade, Christian Carl M. Bation, Henry Jr. C. Brunyola, John Carlo P. Kabilugan, Janelle C. Dake, Flint Renz E. Ibasan, Ax Gibson A. Gallerport, Emmanuel James A. Herbas, James Liason M. Ibana with honors, Cairo P. Javierto, Dave Alfonso J. Lumasag, Ray Anthony H. Maestrado, Lawrence B. Maghanoy, Edgar Jr. G. Maglinte, Ian Earl R. Magsayo with honors, Roland Jr. C. Migrinio, EJ A. Mira, Gab Nathan Miro, Anton P. Umamos, Felenito C. Paalisbo, Carl Vincent S. Paculba, Francis Anthony Keith H. Pugoy with honors, Leonard Andre L. Redido with honors, Jason O. Rigale, Jeramil B. Rivera, Christian Joseph Salvania, Ulysses B. Zamorano, Ivan Glenn C. Sumali, Joel III L. Sumalpong, James Smith B. Uba, Christian Valdez, Keith Benedict J. Vega with honors, Risa Jane L. Agustin, Melanie S. Angkira, Honey Jane C. Aragan, Jonaline O. Barrete with honors, Pearl Joy A. Barimbao with honors, Krisha Faith B. Cabaluna with honors. Demi D. Kabaybay. Melanie Rose S. Kalimpong. Mikaela S. Carbajosa. Chirel Jane L. Cortez with honors. Kimberly N. Dagitira with honors. Mary Ann B. Jonko. Ashley T. Intrina with honors. Queen Kisha B. Estrera with honors. Jazel Antoinette B. Hitotuani with honors. Charmaine Y. Labadizos with honors. Kit Jeline L. Lariba with honors. Princess L. Liberto. Rochelle L. Lingo. Lori Jean L. Magnaos. Aljen D. Migrinio. Julian Kate A. Mira. Flossie K. B. Nalasa with honors. Audrey S. Natividad with honors. Chris Hazel M. Natividad. Lovely May M. Pabatang with honors. Jade L. Paculba. Catherine C. Pipito. Jane Grace M. Roldan. Shane L. Rumalay. Gretchen S. Sumanduran. Mary Ann S. Sumanduran. Raisa Jane M. Tizon with honors. Sarah Jane M. Torres.
Frederick Jr. L. Arado. Yandre B. Bactol. Rafael Badjang. Zaylor B. Bagundol. J. R. P. Balandaka. Cian Julian M. Bunyao. J. Yan Brian M. Kalamian. John Nathan B. Kaliskis. Frail G. Lagani. Zay John L. Maldo. Court Clarence C. Pagirigan. Kyle C. Pasa. Nathan Josh J. Piron. Nuvi A. Remoluna. Zian James M. Reveal. Jaden Ricafort. Chris Nathan D. Tizon. Jane Claire A. Aki. Trixel May P. Arado. Althea Beatrice L. Bacos. Thalia Jane L. Bacos. Janelle Marie P. Barrientos. Rosemeline P. Dalayan. Abigail E. De Los Santos. Zen Claire P. Ipong. Ayana Jane B. Istuca. Ronian Marie C. Gornes. Cassie T. Leison. Jeneline A. Pagalungan. Camille Psyche E. Pastrano. Phil Andrea G. Siete. Friha Calixta T. Tercero. Jayaline M. Tiguman. Princess Jane D. Villamor.
Grade 6 graduates.
Jaymar P. Arado. Kent Manuel B. Balangao. Luke Isaac M. Banawan with honors. Camilo Jr. P. Bularon. Ruel Carmelo. Mark Paulo Kataag. Jared Jason B. Catalonia. AJJ de la Victoria with honors. Arnilo G. Jutisio. Andres Daniel Galvez. Kenneth Dustin B. Giliena. John Mir J. Honio with honors. Melbert M. Lagamon. Jason A. McCoy. Raymark M. Matinaw. Chris Lawrence A. Ogato. Nicole Pahulaya. Dami Jr. F. Pano. Ray Pausanos. Ralph Rainiel A. Pinaso with honors. Grand T. Poliante with honors. John Lloyd L. Sakin. AJ Neil B. Tiglao. Jonathan M. Tiguman. Chris Javan N. Vicente. Ruel Jr. G. Vicente. Trisha Jill D. Arado. Ferdy May Bagano. Kyla May M. Bayer. Rebelin T. Junio. Glyza May M. Lozano with honors. Win Candice P. Naranjo with high honors. Stephanie Marie C. Panaman. Mary Rose B. Pacho. Charish Ricolito. April May M. Reyes. Princess Ginger A. Tiguman. Zaira Shane S. Vicente with honors.
Lower Langkangan Elementary School Kindergarten Completers.
Rance Lawrence Q. Calibog. Anthony John A. Lanir. Christian Louis N. Lumo. Jerome C. Magnao. Gio Preciado. Arl Kirolf King Relio. Kin Lawrence G. Samunteza. Rio Fe B. Agujo. Sofia Abriana B. Arancon. Zaira Iza D. Buckley. Sofia Faye T. Inate. Chriselle Ann O. Labadan. Aliana Shamil T. Layagi. Jenea Marie Q. Revere. Candy Sky E. Saicon, Silmer T. Suniega,
Grade 6 graduates.
Neil Jason P. Andoyo, Cyrus Jr. A. Cupin, Keith Lawrence H. Layagi, J. Mart A. Luciana, Neil Carl M. Malinis, Philip Alfe B. Napoles, James Andre J. Perez, Alan Jasper S. Pequiro, IJ Emmanuel Q. Reveal, Marty Yuhan S. Sumalinog with honors, AJ A. Taladro, Krisa Jane M. Buak with honors, Marigold B. Bukayong with honors, Crizel Jane D. Flores with honors, Jasmine L. Galliano, Alexia M. Mediha with honors, Kennedel Jaya Z. Miranda with honors, Alma M. Mishuna, Marjorie M. Pastel, Pauline Grace C. Sabal, Honey Rose C. Suput with honors, Mershel Betsy S. Tinaco with honors, Jenny Rosme T. Varquez,
Poblacion 2 Elementary School Kindergarten Completers.
Steve Y. Aboton, Jonas Aidan L. Dizon, Ron Chris P. Isik, Alexander Ayan D. Himora, Neymar Luis B. Largo, Tristan B. Loquente, Jair Josh R. Malines, John Edsel P. Manigos, Frenzy Mendoza, Maui Christoph A. Rodriguez, Sultan Alifcin M. Sadam, Sylvester Nash J. Santiago, Matthew Luis T. Takan, Christian Paul M. Tumanday, Kizia Faith M. Claros, Marian G. Dalingay, Nonya P. Fajardo, Althea Kate L. Lopina, Hazel B. Mamun, Angel Marky L. Moriedas, Cholia Ros R. Ripoli, Yanika Colien C. Saison, Jamaica May C. Velez.
Grade 6 graduates.
Yasser A. Bukay, Rene Christoph J. Campos with honors, Justin Ray S. Coronel with high honors, John Miguel M. Isik, Rivi J. Paulo P. Gomisad, Rodfrich T. Limpot with honors, Richmond Jr. P. Loquente, Ricky Vance B. Loquente, Javier Jr. Arnuay with honors, Johnny Jr. G. Paruhinog, King Fahad M. Sadang with honors, RB M. Solatorio, Chris Ariel A. Vocal with honors, Mikaela Chen M. Bualat, Glenn May B. Codera with honors, Hannah May A. Cothing, Lovely O. Ichavia, Kate Guantero with honors, Marinis P. Humaway, GC Mayan M. Horado, Maria Colleen A. Rodriguez, Flora Marie I. Roque, Aifa S. Sarangani.
Upper Lamak Elementary School Kindergarten Completers.
John Arlet S. Alayon, Eric Aldri S. Andamon, Carlito M. Aranita, Kier Leone T. Binauhan, Aljon M. Cabanatan, Rogin G. Camposo, Gilbert M. Cayetano, Fernand Jr. M. Enerio, Neil Andre E. Hilardino, Aljan M. Homdos, Arsacor R. Edres, A.G. Hart B. Horani, Daniel B. Labuga, Romel L. Larot, Jomar S. Olanda, Leonard A. Ordiniza, Shane Reven S. Paculba, Arman S. Payot, Ray Eleazar M. Ribuyon, Asia C. Arsino, Aisha Naniel R. Babanto, Kisha Marjorie O. Babanto, Glyza May C. Bayot, Lorecres M. Binuya, Margie M. Bongato, Eliza May T. Buyog, Cyril Zane Kabantak, Diana May E. Cabural, Princess Leona S. Ichalico, Jasmine B. Icon, Gila T. Icon, Julifil Angel B. Lim, Francisca T. Lumayag, Chiraiza P. Micabanes, Pearl Sefi S. Mocha, Christine O. Ponce, Athena K. C. Pormento, Harriet B. Reville, Daisy Jean M. Sambiog, Rachel G. Sumili, Gisane Aquini Wong.
Grade 6 graduates.
King Giraffe B. Aboton, George Joseph Q. Apple, Yusuf C. Arsino, Janriel C. Bangay. Rodmark Michael Besmanos. Joshua Sherik M. Bonza. John Mark Buta. Michael Jr. E. Cabresos. Matt Aljon C. Kalipusan. Jory B. Kayakay. Dave S. Colarenes with honors. Jean-Claude R. Esek. Eljan B. Flores with honors. Abdul Nakar R. Idres. Dave B. Labuga with honors. Christian John J. Orbita. John Carl C. Quico. Joshua P. Tagaok. EJ L. Villamino. Diza May C. Araneta. Jane L. Rose D. Agan. Sheila Marie T. Almodil. Jerlyn Grace S. Caleso with honors. Christine Rose O. Calonod. Resel O. Garbo. Princess May Lansang. Lendy Q. Laurito. Wendy Q. Laurito. Angie Marie C. Lumantas. Nadine Rose S. Malines. Iris Amera M. Walil. Kathy M. Palyar. Chris Ann O. Ponce. Haley Angel B. Reveal. Cassie B. Sumagang. Marvy C. Sumagang. Hazel May C. Sumili. Shekina D. M. Wong.
Let us hear the message of Chloe Angel Sumagang with highest honors from Langkangan Central Integrated School, Class 2021 representative.
The most awaited moment, which every learner has been looking for, especially our parents, has finally come. Another level of our lives begin to open. Another story that will surely be cherished, that is to be written and added in our book of life. A milestone to tread and meet more challenges to come. Year in and year out, we witness this occasion, and so much has been said about graduation. But what makes this occasion the most memorable and significant one? It is because this ceremony is done in a very unique platform. One of a kind, virtual graduation due to COVID-19 pandemic. My tears are about to fall. Why? I miss the stimulating and enriching learning environment, the learning opportunities inside the classroom, and social interaction with teachers, classmates, and friends. The emotions are different from normal to new normal educational system. We answered our weekly modules and activity sheets and returned to school by our parents the whole year round. And today, we have come to celebrate our recorded and online graduation. Fellow graduates, it is a great honor and privilege to represent the graduates in this new normal school year. And it is true that we realize a dream, yet not the end, but rather only the beginning of greater achievements of our educational life. We should remember that education is not a limited endeavor but a limitless field of struggles and sacrifices amid COVID-19 pandemic. Let the knowledge we gained for 6 years face-to-face classes, including kinder, and for now the new normal from our alma mater, make us productive individuals who could work independently towards the progress and improvement in our community and the country in general. In this memorable day, we give our heartfelt thanks and gratitude to our parents for their all-out support, financially, spiritually, emotionally, and morally. We also thank our heroes, our dear teachers. We owe you a lot as you molded us with desirable values and filled us with knowledge. You make us better individuals. To our beloved Langkangan Central Elementary School, now elevated to Langkangan Central Integrated School, thank you for serving as our educational shelter for a number of years. The lessons we have learned are absolutely beyond compared. Most of all, we give thanks to our Heavenly Father for making everything possible. Dear God, we pray for your blessings and guidance as we go on for the fulfillment of our dreams. Fellow graduates, our parents, teachers, and alma mater have done their best for our education. Let us do our share sincerely. Let us not fail them. Let us remember that education can make our tomorrow brighter, if not the brightest one. Therefore, let us exert much effort to reach our dreams. Good luck and God bless.
The Pledge of Loyalty will be given by the SSG Division President, C.J. Andre D. Pinero.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me for the Pledge of Loyalty. We so solemnly pledge that we will be faithful to our alma mater and we will cherish its ideals and uphold at all times its traditions of service, that we will work incessantly and devotedly to help secure a better and fuller life, not only for ourselves and family, but above all, our community and country. This we pledge, so help us God.
Despite all the hardships, the challenges in teaching in the new normal, we have to remember that one of the best weapons to end this pandemic is education. Therefore, we are all together in this fight. Congratulations to all of us. To God be the glory. This is your host, Lodilia Bentic. Good afternoon. District 9 of Arqueta City Division Administration, faculty and staff would like to extend their heartfelt thanks and appreciation to everyone who in one way or another has become an instrument in making this virtual completion and graduation ceremonies a successful one. Parents, PTA officers, ed officials, city officials headed by Honorable Mayor Lemuel Merrick M. Acosta, barangay officials of Proper Langkangan headed by Honorable Ismael G. Balabag, Upper Langkangan headed by Honorable Wilfredo M. Ayaay, Lower Lamak headed by Honorable Lodiner A. Katani, Kanubay headed by Honorable Leonardo C. Kaburatan Jr., Layawan headed by Honorable Libertad D. Tulin, Lower Langkangan headed by Honorable Anthony D. Centino, Poblacion 2 headed by Honorable Roberto F. Suico, Upper Lamak headed by Honorable Carol L. Sumagang, donors and benefactors, your help will always be treasured.